Fortnite is an action building game that is heavily focused on exploration, discoverability, obviously building. There's shooter aspects to it, there's RPG and progression aspects to it.
When players first get into the experience, the absolute raw thing is that they're going to be masters of what we're considering the home base. This represents sort of a group of heroes that have undertaken the task of saving the world from the oncoming storm. Our storm is our mysterious force in the world where the monsters come from. They start out with their base and then they move into the sort of action aspect of the game, which is they spawn into the world, they don't have any equipment, they immediately have to get tools, they have to get weapons, they have to get resources so they can build, and there are gates in the world that the players will be closing because those are the things that tie the storms to the world. And if they can shut the gates, they can push back the storms and push back the monsters. So they're basically taking terrain back one area at a time. And then hopefully they interact with their friends and being like, okay, we both have home bases, like let's link them together, and the benefits from both our bases help us together as a group. And that, to me, that cooperative nature of the primal building, like, you know, I never built forts alone when I was, in the woods as a kid. That was something you did with your friends. Same feeling in Fortnite. Like, let's get together. We will work as a group to build these giant forts and fight the bad guys.
For us, the way we build is super new. The ease of use of the building system. So I can't build Mordor or, the Starship Enterprise. I can't. So I think because people will feel like they're awesome and creative from the very beginning without necessarily having a lot of artistic talent, Fortnite's gonna really feed to that. There's a lot of really awesome building games that we love and we play all the time. And I feel like we're riffing kind of on that zeitgeist where we're like, let's take it to the next level.
Although Helm's Deep is a great fight to have, but it happens like, what do I do in between that? Well, the truth of the matter is you explore the world, you get resources to bring back to the structure that is the permanent one. But since you can access building anywhere, you can use those tools however you wish. And so making some quick strongholds that you can just hold up into for during the storm and just weather it, that's what you'll do. But the truly majestic version of it is back at home waiting for you.
People are going to get to experience Fortnite this year. It's going to be free. Yeah. And I think, that's awesome. It's a great way to have a conversation with players because they're not obligated to like it. So we have to do our jobs. We have to be, awesome game creators to say it's worth your time to play this game. And I think we've done that. We looked at the people that were doing it really well and we were saying, we could do it that way. There are ways to have our game be free and have it be fair. Our game is definitely not pay to win. It is just an experience to have fun. We know that the more that people play and the more people play, people will buy into it. If you like it, there'll be something about it that you'll want to spend some money on. And if you don't, that's fine too. Of course, it's a business, but it's also one of passion. We're going to do things really smart and super fair.
We're going to start making a cool game that gamers want to play, and then everything else will fall out of there.
We feel like Fortnite is a conversation with our players. We want them to tell us what they want because, we're gamers too, and we recognize that, hey, we're just a few people. We don't have all the right ideas, and we know that a lot of players out there have a lot of really cool ideas. What we would love to see is a game that lasts for years and years and years and ends up somewhere we don't even expect, because that makes it interesting for us.
The team's really excited, so the sooner we get it out there, the happier I'll be.